Hey guys, and welcome back to Biscuits Total War. Today we've got a 3 versus 3 31k rules online commentary battle. I'm being joined by Elite from the Heaven Clan and Uthis Dragon from the Brotherhood Clan, and we're going to be going up against BanjoBob from the Heaven Clan, PaldinBob from the Heaven Clan, and SR, or aka JusiceMan. It's a really good match, this one. There's going to be lots of cross country, lots of running around. And I actually thought I'd put this video up a while ago on my channel. I went back and found this replay, so I was really taken back that I haven't put this on yet. It's really fun. Lots of weird tactics being used on this one. So when I was using Carthage, I was really conscious that I'm going against SR, and SR is going to bring tons and tons of archers like he always does. So I've got a couple of loose formation troops here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these in conjunction with my slingers to try and push back some of these units, and I've got 3 armored generals to try and support, but they're not really going to do too much damage because you can see straight away SR's managed to punch through with his cav. He's got 6 cav, which are probably really heavily upgraded because he's got so much archers. And here they go, they're going to crunch straight into my guys. These guys have already started to rout. In comes the rest of the cav. So I'm thinking, oh Christ, I've lost this wing already. In the meantime though, I'm just going to leave my infantry to stand still. Elite is going to bring his cav around the side just to block SR's cav from coming straight around my guys. So I've lost this little wing here. And in the meantime, over here, BanjoBob and Uthis Dragon look like they're going to slog it out here. They've got a bit of a cav duel going on here at the moment. It looks like Uthis winning slightly here. He's going to make a few of these units going to start to rout. He's going to pull in his infantry to support. BanjoBob, the Brutii player, is going to have to go and attack Uthis Dragon because he's now been separated from the rest of his guys. So it's going to turn into a 1 versus 1 here, and then over here it's going to be a 2 versus 2. So I'm pulling in my infantry here. I'm going to try and push back SR. SR sent in his general here, and I think he's done a mistake. He's charged him in. I'm now going to take full advantage of that and try and rout this general. So I'm going to push all of my infantry forward. Elite is going to come in with a little cav charge here, and that cav charge has caused the general to rout. I'm now going to push forward with my infantry because I want to try and chase down this general. I want to try and get him. There we go. So SR has lost his general. That's going to lower the morale for all of his units. I'm now going to push in all of my units here to try and catch as many of these cav units as I possibly can. Whilst this is going on, Elite is going to keep and get his infantry around the side just to make sure that we're not separated from one another. And Elite has got his cav around the side here. Again, I'm going to keep on pushing forward. I'm going to get my pikes back up and then get back into a decent formation. Whilst all of this is going on though, SR's got his archers raining fire down upon my guys, down upon Elite's guys, and you can see him taking heavy casualties from all of these archer fire. There we go, so I'm putting my guys back. In comes Macedonian PaldinBob. He's going to try and probably block all of these urbans here so that SR can go around the flank and take more flank shots. And Elite is going to send his cav further around the side here. Again, it's just to try and prevent these archers from coming around the flank. And I'll probably peel off a couple of my Sacred Band, I'd imagine, to try and support Elite's infantry, Elite's cav even. Let's have a quick look what's going on here with BanjoBob and Uthis Dragon. Still 50-50 at the moment. You can see there's a big gap between Uthis' line and his initial units which were attacking. So he probably wants to send his units forward or try and flank around the sides. Let's have a look over here what's going on. It's a bit of a skirmish match going on here between SR's cav and Elite's cav. Again, I'm going to push my infantry forward here. I'm just going to try and get them just to try and push back these cav units. But whilst this is going on, I'm taking heavy casualties from all of these archers. The Macedonian player PaldinBob's pulled his cav around the side here. His cav is isolated, so we might be able to try and catch them. I'm going to go in with a little cav charge, see if we can try and catch these units off guard. There we go, so we've caught up with a few of these units. These units should start to rout. There we go, they've routed. PaldinBob's going to pull back these Macedonian cav to try and support, try and keep them. Probably stick them around the back there. And in comes the Macedonian infantry now. They're going to try and get into range. Hopefully try and block all of our infantry. I think that's what their plan is. And in the meantime, what I've said to Elite is to send all of our cav now to try and support our ally here. To try and take down BanjoBob. Because if we can take down BanjoBob, that's going to leave all of this infantry to support us. So you can see PaldinBob's cavs trying to chase down Elite. And we're going to try and somehow encircle these units. Coming in with a counter charge now. So in come Uther's dragons. Hopefully he should be supporting our guys now. Yep, he's seen it. And now he's going in to support. And hopefully we can get a nice little surround for all of these units. Whilst this is going on, my infantry here, which was where my cursor is now, I'm going to run them all the way around here. Bit of cross country here. I'm going to charge them right around the back here. I'm going to try and avoid all of these infantry units and come into the rear there of BanjoBob there. So there we go. We've got our infantry here coming into the lines here to try and assist with Uther's dragon to take out BanjoBob and take out SR. My infantry again taking a lot of casualties. All of this peeler is being thrown into the backs of my guys here. My guys are just absolutely dropping like flies. But again, I'm going to use these guys here just to run down here and try and get to the rear, try and get to the back here of this infantry unit here to support. I want to make sure that Uther's dragons can survive here. In comes Elite with her cav strikes. Probably going to try and go for these infantry units here. And again, my guys are running around the back here. Really super close at this stage. Taking a lot of casualties from all of this archer fire, as you can see. And then you can see the Macedonians are trying to cut through all of these units here of Elite. But Elite's got his guys in guard mode. He's pretty much just going to stand still. The main action is going to go on here now. So you can see my infantry is now managed to get into the swing of it, managed to get in there to assist, to attack the back of SR's units. We've got some cav units here, which are going to try and take out some of the stray units, cause a few little routes. My guys are just holding the line against all of SR's infantry, trying to prevent them from joining up. And again, Elite is just standing still here, trying to beat down all these Macedonian guys here, whilst I'm using my infantry to just try and hold off SR, whilst all our infantry from Uther's dragon and our cav chargers trying to mop up all of these Brutii forces. So hopefully we can cause a bit of a mass rout here now. We're coming in from a slice charge here. That's caused a few units to rout, 1 unit to rout, 2 units to rout. And this infantry unit should really engage now. Uther's dragons pretty much standing still at the moment. I'm sure he's going to engage his infantry now. Yeah, he's engaging his infantry now. It's going to cause a few of these Brutii units to start to rout. It's got 1 unit here left, the general's unit. In comes Uther's dragons, 1st Legionary cohort. That little charge should swing it on our favour now. Got another unit routing. And over here we can see Elite is just slowly attacking all of these infantry units here. And you can see BanjoBob's now going to try and encircle these units. So they're all trying to encircle Elite over here. And we're trying to do a lot of encircling over here. But it looks like we finally managed to rout most of BanjoBob's infantry. He's just got his general unit left there. These units of SR have now started to rout. We're going to try and take out this last unit here. Is this general going to rout? Yep. He's now routing. We're going to now get all our infantry now and run them over to Elite to try and support him. So let's put this on to double speed for a couple of moments. Of course, we're just charging all of our infantry over here. We're going to try and take down SR's guys here. We've got plenty of infantry on this side, one this side of the battle. Just need to desperately get our guys back in to assist Elite. Elite's been surrounded by all three players. He's got BanjoBob, he's got the Macedonian player PaldinBob, and he's also got SR surrounding these guys. But finally, we've managed to come in to assist. We're going to come in now. Elite's units are starting to rout, starting to tremble with all of these units surrounding him. In comes the rest of our infantry now. That should cause panic with SR. As you can see, his units start to rout, and then the Macedonian player, PaldinBob, his general is now routed. There we go. It's just now a case of chasing down these last of these Macedonians. We're going to get the rest of our infantry to crash straight into these guys. Because they're now isolated and surrounded, the general is dead. Their morale is going to be rock bottom. We should be able to chase them down. Should be able to cause them to rout. There we go. And bang. There we go. All done and dusted. Put it on triple speed now. It's just really a case of us chasing down SR's infantry and chasing down his archer units. Got a few moments left of the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought it was really interesting there, watching my Macedonians, which were on this side of the battlefield, run around all the way around here to help out Uther's dragon, to attack Paladin, to attack BanjoBob in the rear there. Elite managed to do a really good job of holding still with his infantry whilst using his cav to support his allies. So really well played there on behalf of Elite. Really well played there with Uther's dragon managing to beat PaldinBob. To beat BanjoBob. And that's pretty much it all wrapped up, I think.
Your men have done enough.
There we go. So if you look on the kill count, Elite's got an absolutely cracking amount of kills. He got in 2,223 kills. I got in less than 1,000 kills, like with BanjoBob and PaldinBob. JusiceMan, aka SR, got in a massive amount of kills, 1,500, as did Uther's dragons. So really well played on all those guys there. It was only an average victory. It could have really gone either way there, but I think we just managed to snag it there by supporting Uther's dragon a bit earlier than the other guys. We managed to pull in that victory. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll catch you guys soon, okay? Bye now.